Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Suzanne Robichaud. I'm a registered clinical hypnotherapist, and in this video I'm going to be answering another one of my listeners' questions. So the question today is, what is the difference between the guided meditations and the hypnotherapy sessions on my channel? So the first thing that I want to say is that I'm talking specifically about my meditations and my hypnotherapy sessions. There are so many different ways of meditating, and there are so many different applications to hypnotherapy. So I'm just talking specifically about what you're finding here on my channel. So the meditations that I have here on my channel are a lot shorter than the hypnotherapy sessions. With the meditations, it's more of a guided, focused state that you can use these to help reinforce your beliefs and to help you to use these thoughts and what you're listening to and what you're repeating to change your mood, to alter how you're feeling. When you do these repeatedly, they will begin to kind of stick and your subconscious mind will begin to accept them. But when you're doing the meditations, you're not typically in as deep of a state as you are going to be when you're doing the hypnotherapy sessions. Some people can enter into a state of meditation and immediately go into a nice deep state. But that isn't most people. Most people, by simply doing a few breaths and listening to something, are not going to go into a really deep state unless you've been practicing for a while. So the meditations are amazing and they're beneficial, but you're not going into a state of hypnosis, which for myself, entering into a state of hypnosis is going to help you to make those changes faster. Because when you're entering into a state of hypnosis, we're working directly with the subconscious part of the mind. So we're bypassing the conscious mind, the part of your mind that knows the difference between what's real and imagined. And we are working directly with the subconscious part of the mind, the part of the mind where everything is stored. You're going to notice that with the hypnotherapy sessions, there's a way longer intro. And that is done specifically to get you into a state of hypnosis. And for a lot of people, it actually takes a few minutes to get into a state of hypnosis. Most people are not just closing their eyes and entering into that deep state. Unless you've been practicing, then you can. But for most people listening to the YouTube stuff, you're not going to be able to get into a state of hypnosis immediately. You need that longer guided intro to get you into that place where you've shut out the whole outside world, where you're completely focused on what I'm saying. And your subconscious mind is believing what you're listening to. And that is the thing about hypnosis. When we enter into a state of hypnosis, the subconscious mind does not know the difference between what's real and imagined. So we can have an experience while in a state of hypnosis, and the subconscious mind will believe you really had that experience. And when you're working directly with the subconscious mind, we're putting it right into that part of your mind that works in the background of your life, the part of your mind that's working automatically for you. So when you're doing hypnosis, I'm often going to be doing exercises that help you to let go of things. And because you're having that experience of letting go of something, maybe you're throwing a book in the fire, or you're throwing something into a river, you're doing something to let go, your subconscious mind will believe that this is actually an experience that you are having, and it will make it real. It'll keep it there in your subconscious mind. When we're doing the meditations, you're not getting into it that deep. So it's still beneficial. And with the repetition, it's still going to be beneficial over time. And even in that moment, actually, if you can take that few deep breaths and you listen to the positive affirmations, it can shift how you're feeling in that moment and help you to shift your perception to change how you're seeing what's going on around you, which for a lot of us, a change in perception can be a miracle. Changing our perception can completely change how we feel, react, and respond. So the meditations are still good and they're still beneficial, of course, but the hypnotherapy sessions are going to take you deeper and help you to work directly with the subconscious mind and get those things into your subconscious mind, the new beliefs that you want to have directly into your subconscious mind, shortening the time that you have to do that repetitive work to make it automatic or a habit or a belief. So the hypnotherapy sessions are very focused on helping you to heal, helping you to let go of things, helping you to really make those more permanent changes in your subconscious mind, the changes that you want to make, of course. But when you're in a state of hypnosis, it doesn't mean that somebody else is controlling you. You are always in control. You're choosing to follow along. You're choosing to listen. You're choosing to be on this journey. So no one can make you do anything you don't want to do while you're in a state of hypnosis. If you hear something that doesn't seem right, you will be still consciously aware of it. Your consciousness is not gone. The part of your mind that knows the difference between what's right and wrong is not gone. You're still you. It's just that you're allowing yourself, you're choosing to get into that state where you are more receptive to all of the suggestions or the changes that you want to make. So that is the difference between the meditations and the hypnotherapy sessions. The meditations are typically shorter and we're not taking that time to get into that deep state. The hypnotherapy sessions, we're taking that time to get into that really deep state so we can really get what we're listening to into the subconscious mind. And another thing that I really want to say about doing the hypnosis sessions, doing the hypnotherapy sessions, is that every time that you take your time to follow the directions to get into that state as we go through the body or we go down the stairs or whatever, that we clear the board, whatever exercise it is in the session you're listening to. Every time that you do that, it's like a little mini workout for your mind. You're strengthening your ability to choose what you think about and what you focus on. And that is a very powerful skill to have in life. As human beings, we are always going to have silly thoughts, negative thoughts, ridiculous thoughts even. But the power is not in the ability of not having any thoughts. The power is in the ability to not latch on to those thoughts, to let those thoughts just keep passing and keep going. That is where your power is. That is the skill. And every time that you enter into a state of hypnosis, following those suggestions to get into that state, you are strengthening that ability. So I hope that this answered this question. If this video brought up any more questions, please put them in the comments below and I will answer them soon. Until next time, have a wonderful day and take care.